As we are approaching the Christmas and the Thanksgiving season, there's lots of pumpkins and butternut squash out in the food markets. I love to use the kabocha pumpkin. It has a great taste. I'm going to make out of it a pumpkin parfait with great toppings. I'm going to top it up with some walnuts and some homemade caramel sauce. Everything is going to be made the keto way. Let's start off by cutting up the pumpkin, and then we're going to transfer it to a steaming pot, and it's going to steam up for a couple minutes. And then after it steams, we're going to scoop out the pulp, and then we're going to start making the parfait. All right, I have the double boil up steaming pot here, and I'm going to put the pumpkin facing up, and the skin is going to be facing down. That way it does not get any contact with the water. I'm going to pour in water, not directly on the pumpkin, but I'm going to pour water to the side. That should be enough to steam it. And this is the steaming basket that I've been sitting in. And then we're going to steam it for a couple minutes until it gets really soft and tender to make it into a pulp. While we're waiting for the pumpkin to steam up, we're going to proceed on to making the caramel sauce. And we're going to make the caramel sauce the keto way. I'm going to add a stick of the vegan butter, and I'm going to melt it at medium-high heat. And I got to keep swirling it so it can melt evenly. I'm going to take a tablespoon of arrowroot powder. That's going to help thicken it. Okay, our caramel sauce is brown. That's what we want to achieve. We want it to be brown. So it's brown now. So I'm getting ready to add some unsweetened coconut milk to the butter. And then I'm going to add some stevia. You can add the stevia powder or the liquid one. I'm going to put in there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops. And then for the caramel color, I'm going to add some blackstrap molasses. About a tablespoon. That's going to achieve that caramel color that we need. It's nice and brown. I'm going to transfer the caramel sauce into a sauce bowl, and then I'm going to allow it to cool. And once it cools, then we're going to start making the parfait. So the pumpkin is nice and soft, and now I'm getting ready to scoop out the pulp. You allow it to cool a little bit before you scoop it out. I love eating that skin. It's really flavorful and full of good stuff in it. Lots of nutrition in it. Nothing gets thrown away in this house. I'm going to mash it up. You mash it like you're mashing mashed potatoes. I'm going to add some pectin. That's going to hold it up like a jelly type thing. I'm going to put about a teaspoon pectin. I'm going to add some cinnamon. About a teaspoon. Or less, depending on how thick you want it to be. If you want it really thick, the pulp, then you may need to add less, maybe about a 1/3 cup or a 1/4 cup of the unsweetened coconut milk. If you're allergic to coconut, you can use any other dairy-free milk. You can do almond milk or cashew milk. They're making macadamia nut milk as well, so you can add macadamia nut milk as well. I'm going to add some liquid stevia, or you can use the one that's in powder form. 1, 2, 3, 4, depending on the sweetness. 5, sweet. Depends how sweet you want it to be. As it sits, the pectin is going to make it more thicker. For the granola parfait toppings, for those that want to maintain maximum and optimum ketosis, you may want to skip the topping for the granola. The walnuts are pretty low in carbs and they're keto. The topping for the dairy topping, it's low in carbs. It's 1 gram per serving. That's pretty low in carbs. The granola that I make is homemade and I use stevia for making it, but by the same token, it does have some carbs in it. So you may want to omit the granola part and pick and choose the toppings that you think work best for you to maintain optimum ketosis. Okay, so we're ready to assemble the parfait. We're going to start with scooping up the pumpkin first. Next, I'm going to use some sugar-free, dairy-free, whipped topping. Alright, and then I'm going to layer it up again with more pumpkin. Need a spatula to flatten it out. And then I'm going to put some more whipped topping. You can use the whipped topping that's almond, or you can use the coconut vegan whipped topping. And then it's your option. If you want to put some little bit of granola, you can get some store-bought. I have this that I bake myself, some homemade granola. So I'm going to top that up with some granola. Then I'm going to top up some chopped walnuts. It's your choice. You can pick whatever toppings that you like, or you can omit the walnuts and the granola. But these are full of goodies, great nutrients in them. Alright. And then again, it's your choice. I'm going to top it up with some homemade caramel sauce. That looks yummy. I can't wait. Alright. That's it. I'm going to make more. There we go, that's a great Thanksgiving or Christmas dessert. With variations. This one has granola, that one has walnuts, this one is plain, and the other one has walnuts.